So you know these little mindset videos. Obviously, I got featured in Complex UK. I was so surprised. I'll never in a million years think that this form of content would reach the industry or be recognized that way. Do you know what I mean? So I would never think that. I was surprised. Obviously, I'll go into the post so you lot can see, but I'm just gonna kind of go through what's happening and the mental health, the peer pressure, the mad controversy around man's name, just everything, because I'm receiving multiple phone calls from man's loved ones and from people, and they're just like, how are you dealing with this mentally, bro? Like, how are you dealing with it? So, you know me, I always like to give some insights just to let you lot know, just keep on going, bruv. You get me? And I always want to use myself as an example for you lot to keep on going, because you will never get it as hard as how I get it now. Do you know what I mean? So, and just to give you lot more of like context of like why I do things, why I'm here. When I was doing other stuff, it was the same thing anyway. Big shout out to JP, man. You get me? Joseph Patterson. Big shout out to him. And it's mad. I remember when I crashed out, and I want to apologize to him as well. I remember when I crashed out, one of Central C's team, she tweeted something. You get me? I think the tweet was, just because something about music career didn't work doesn't mean that you have to pick up a mic and start doing podcasts. But that's at the start. Remember, like, this is still fairly new. We're 8 months in, 9 months in. So this was like maybe when we was 3-4 months in. And obviously, Joseph, he was like, JP was like, oh, I think he tweeted, and he done a tweet, but it wasn't towards, he must have just tweeted on that, and then I tweeted him like, raw, boom. Get me? I'm thinking, raw, like, hold on, I think that this joke is aimed at me. So I want to apologize, but big respect to him, because he's managed to take he could have had a vendetta and been like, yeah, I'm not going to speak about my man. But he still did. He done a piece about man. And like I said, it was like, he done a piece, and Bouncer and UK rap media's new wave. And it's mad, because it's like, for him to see that, I could see it. I know like where our culture's moving to. And if he can see that, and I'm getting featured in this, I'm just grateful to even be featured and be to rub shoulders around all these legends. Do you know what I mean? Because they're all doing amazing things for the culture. And obviously, it's mad that he's put this video in. You get me? Bitter jealous people. It's crazy, and it's on the Complex website. And I'm grateful. Like, for me, it's just what's been going on. Look, guys, I'm a human being, innit? We're all human beings. There's madness happening in America right now. There's madness happening. So it's like, but I noticed with the UK, we're very like, we're very touchy, emotional, and blah blah blah, and no one don't want this to be said about them, but they say this and they do this. And for me, I just made this channel, and I thought, you know what? I'm gonna create a hub. Yeah. Right now, it hasn't got the consumer, but if I could release 10 to 15 minute video a day and give you the context of something that you might not be invested in, or something that you might want to know backstory in, that's the new wave of media. Yeah, we see all these blog pages and they post and they're quick, but it's like, how long have they had their blog pages for? A big respect to them. Why haven't they thought of creating a YouTube channel and doing a voiceover if they don't want to show their face, and giving it more context to building that multi-million pound empire? Because that's what they can do. This is what they're doing in America. And if we follow Americans so much, and we follow what's happening. Obviously, you got DJ academics, you got everything happening, centering around. Why can't that be in the UK? And recently, guys, obviously, I've spoken on being stalked and this, that, and you gotta understand, like, man's being attacked at times where all man's trying to do. My biggest failure is helping people. That's my biggest failure. That my biggest L is helping people. You get me? Then it's like individuals. But speaking to you lot and giving you lot wisdom and telling you lot to keep on going and telling you lot when you're doing something right, they're gonna come for you. They come knocking, and it's just keep on. It's part of the process. And want you lot to see it all happening from me and seeing all the the opinions and whatnot, and understanding that none of that is going to stop me from keep on going. I don't know where I'm gonna get to. The only thing I'm gonna keep on doing is having good intentions, speaking it as it, like saying how it is, bro. You got spray online dissing the dead, and people will watch that and not understand that is wrong. Do you get what I'm trying to say? He won't understand that is wrong. And this is why sometimes I watch these things. I'm not gonna react to that and not say nothing. Bro, it's wrong, fam. Don't care. It's wrong, bro. You get me? Do you know what I'm trying to say? You have other people. You got, like, I posted 2 videos of Double R, I think this week, like bugging out, boom, 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 boom. But it's just a prime example, like, just to show, like, bro, like, just for 4 years you've been doing what you've been doing. Leave me alone, bro. Like, crack on. I understand speaking on man, it probably gets you money and whatnot, but leave man alone. Then I realized, and I'm just like, look, I don't want a footprint, like, in terms of, like, I even took them down. I privated them. I don't want a footprint where I know where I'm going. You get me? I know what I'm doing. I'm focusing on myself, so I know where I'm going. I'm destined for greatness. I'm speaking to this has happened. Like, I'm destined for greatness. It's just a matter of time. I know that. There's no one gonna stop me. Do you know why? I'm internet ready. Do you know why? All the controversy next to my name, it just makes me go up a level. And do you know why? You can't fake someone that has, you can't fake energies. If you are a bad seed, people will notice and look at you and be like, bro, I don't take to my man. You see, with me, I don't diss the dead. I'm not going to bring up your family. You get me? Whatever a man wants to do, they can do that. I'm just not going to do that. I can have all the lowdown on X, Y, and Z. I ain't gonna do it, bro. Do you know what I mean, my bro? I just not gonna do it. Just like Crazy Titch, when Crazy Titch done that tweet. And it's mad, with Crazy Titch, like years before that, his daughter come up to me like, yo, like, boom, 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 boom. And I've heard years before that Crazy Titch talking shit about me, but I'm not gonna say that to his daughter. I'm like, bro, your dad's a legend. We're built from different cloths. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And this is where you understand, guys, there's jealousy and hate, and then there's jealousy and hate. Like, people can say it how it is. Oh yeah, boom, 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 with no feelings. If you go look at the Sinners podcast, they done a segment about me, and they said it how it is, bro. They said it how it is. Maybe because they're from Brum, my man's from London, so it's like, I don't know. But then if you look at other people, you have people that they tell their stories. Remember, like, one thing that we never ever want to do is be old, telling our war stories, and we're not trying to be a positive, like, voice for people. Do you know what I mean? And look, here's my thing. Even with all these hate pages and all these YouTubes, like, I'm in this. I'm locked in. I'm 3, 4, 5 uploads a day. Just be ready to do that for the next 2 years, because I'm going to do it. Don't stop, because you're just helping me build up my thing. What's going to happen is they're going to be against me, and then in 2 years, someone's going to get this video up and then play it. And man's grateful for the actual supporters, because sometimes you gotta answer yourself, and all these people, they're always pointing fingers. This person's the bad guy, this, you've done this and that. But then you have to sit down and ask yourself, and you look, sit down and ask yourself on a level, what have you done for someone? What have you done? Like, how many people's lives have you changed? How many impacts of lives have you changed? You get me? And I receive like voice notes like this, and sometimes it's good because for me, it's always, I always think, raw, hate. Remember, like, I'm not even on the internet. Like, I'll go lock in. I don't read my requested messages no more. I have a social media team posting all my content, which is my inside team. So the only thing I need to do is my captions. Like just the thumbnails, the titles, and I have everyone cracking on. I live a normal life. Do you know what I mean? Unless my team will send me certain things that I need to watch to react to give you look this sorts of videos. But apart from that, and unless I see something on YouTube, but Double R, his account, man hires his account, I don't see none of what he posts. So for me, it's like, but obviously people will say things. But then you know what man say to these people? Any negative stuff you see on man, don't send it to me. And then that's what helps me crack on and be the greatest version of myself and keep on and keep on and keep on. You get me? And then when you receive voice notes like this,
Yo, Bounce, I don't even know if you answer this number anymore, but my bro, I'm just here to tell you, with everything that's going on, bro, myself and the rest of the people in the hub, we're riding with you, bro. Fuck the haters, man. Brother, I have to say this again. If it wasn't for you, bro, in terms of my career, I don't know where I would be. Bruv, Bounce, you see, before I learned from you, but you see, before I learned about ads and thing from you, this is way before the hub, bro. This is way before the hub. Yeah,
I'm gonna play.
I learned.
I'm gonna play the rest of it. This is Will's. This is the brother. It's like, for me, look, guys. I receive hundreds of this because it's all about what you're doing for the people. Remember, everyone will always highlight the bad things about you to try to assassinate a character, but your character will never be assassinated because of the good that you do or the impact or them learning from you. You don't have to like me, but as long as you take that from me and you apply it and you become the best version of yourself, then go and do it. Go and do it. You get me? And look, we're all toxic people, so we all want to hear what the latest gossip is or what a man's saying and what madness is saying. But in the grand scheme of things, guys, because look, I've been locked in. I've been doing this for 7 years. You get me? And when I came out, they came for me, bro. They came for me. They was flipping sending emails to every artist, every label. We need to cancel them. And guess what? I'm still here, and I'm actually just getting started. I'm actually getting started. You get me? And Wills is a brother. He's in a wheelchair. God bless him. And my man, he's just developed. He's been able to build up courage to tell his story. Do you know what I mean? And he's doing amazing things. But this is the stuff that I need to play and just show you, look. Yeah, I might play into the hate and reply to that because look, bro, it gets views, you get me? It gets views, it builds up what it needs to build up, and people like the Coronation Street, hey, do you know what I mean? They like that. But anyway, let me play the rest of it.
That you could do ads from you when you was speaking on the podcast about Dig That. Yeah, my bro. Before that, my mental health was in the toilet, bro. Because I've always known that all I needed to do was get myself seen by the public and I could bust in this thing. Why for that? But I didn't know how until you mentioned that you could do ads on Instagram. And bro, you might see this as a mad message and think, oh, Wills is chatting shit again. But bro, like, I know I might sound like a madman, But I honestly see you as family, bro. Man, feel like I owe you a lot. My video at this moment,
Wills, you don't owe me nothing, my brother. And this is what keeps me blessed, and this is what keeps me protected. Things like that. When you do things for the cleanness of your heart and you crack on. I receive so much messages, and I appreciate all the people that actually message me and tell me to keep going. And understand, I'm a living testament, guys. When you go through the crazy hate and they come for you, now this person, that person, spray, this, that, double R, this, that, all these other pages, boom, 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 they come for you. It doesn't matter. It don't matter because it's not going to stop me from reaching the goals that I need to get to. And for Complex to see something, what I'm doing here, and understand the new genre or new era of how media is perceived in the UK is powerful. You get me? And that's it. So, listen, Will's my bro. Keep on going. I'm going to tell everyone to never give up. Keep on going. And look, bro, sometimes God will put these things in place for you to deal with it. Maybe he's doing all of this to protect users trying to come to me. Do you know what I mean? It's not cool to be around bouncer. So the people that I have around me is the people that I need. So maybe that's happening. But I encourage all these hating pages, these YouTube pages to keep on making them, man. Because, bro, that's what this keeps me in the flipping market share. It keeps me in retention. It keeps me relevant. It keeps me relatable. And when I keep on dropping my videos, people will then convert. Either they still don't like me or down the line, they might like me. I'm not telling you to lock into all my content. But yeah, man. Guys, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Peace.